Welcome to Love Kesey's Nails, where my goal is to make you love my nails by the end of this video. Let's get to it. So I'm using Mia's Secret Cover Pink, and I'm doing that for the base of the entire nails. If you watch my previous video that I uploaded before this one, this is the second set that I was working on the entire time I was doing that set. And I split it into two videos so that the footage wouldn't be too much. So let me just say this because I don't think I say it enough. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see more and more. I don't know. I think I was going to say something else and change my mind. But anyway, this is going to be, it's like, I guess we can call it like a caramel, kind of reminds me of caramel ice cream or something, marble set. Tongue-tied. I do not know why I went in with this Mia's Secret Cover Pink. I think I had a different idea in the beginning of the video, and then I changed it because I really could have just had the base be clear and then go over it with a polish. And maybe I was planning on using this in the marble, but I definitely did not. I think I painted the whole entire bottom of it and covered up the pink. So there's really no purpose in this, but yeah, let's just continue to watch. I used to get so overwhelmed when I would get into the editing process of these videos, and I think I finally have a formula down, and so I'm knocking them out so much more quicker and so much more quickly, and I feel like I'll be able to get videos up a lot sooner than I have been as well. I kind of had them set to go up 1 week apart, but I think I've really always wanted to do at least 2 videos a week, and I think just because I don't have that many subscribers or viewers right now, it kind of discourages me from putting 2 up a week, because I'm like, nobody's going to see the first one by the time I get to the second one. But forget that, once it's on YouTube, if I don't take it down, y'all can see it whenever. So I'm just go ahead and start getting 2 videos up a week, and that way I'll start creating more as well. So I'm excited that I got my process down, y'all, and I can just get these videos up quicker. Yay, me. Okay, so here's my nails. I'm gonna go ahead and shape them up. So this set is inspired by a set I already did that I actually wore to Dakar, to Senegal, Dakar, Senegal, that's what it is, in Africa, just in case you did not know. And I actually did that set, it was a gel set. And this time I used acrylic to make them nice and strong, as I'm favoring acrylic. It's my new skill set, and I'm not even sure I will be doing any gel sets anymore, to be honest with you. I just love acrylic so much. So it's literally the same thing. I'm using the same exact colors. Basically, the reason why I'm doing this set again is because I love this set so much. And then one of them snapped in half, and I think I lost one. And this is with gel, because gel isn't as strong so as acrylic. So now I'm like, okay, let me do this set with acrylic, and basically doing the exact same thing. It is a marble set, which means the designs on it will be different on each nail, but the colors will be pretty much the same on each nail. And yeah, let's get to it. Let's go ahead and get to shaping up these nails. Remember, when you're shaping acrylic press-ons, to make sure you do not file away at the base of the nail. If you do that, then you're going to shrink the press-ons. I am filing the extra acrylic that kind of got under the nail, and then I'm filing on the top of the sides, just so that it won't be bulky, and I'll keep the shape of the nail. I'm not filing away at the actual nail. So moving forward after this video, anytime I do acrylic press-ons, I will not be including the shaping part because it takes me a while, and I don't want to have extremely long videos of me shaping nail sets every time I do them. So instead, I'm just gonna have a filing tutorial for acrylic press-ons by itself in a whole nother video, and that way anybody new or anybody who wants to see a more detailed video that's not sped up can watch that. Also, I feel like when you watch filing sped up, it just looks weird. It's like you can't really see what's going on. So I'm actually just going to cut out the rest of the filing and go right into, I guess, the design part of the video. Oh, and by the way, I am using my dust collector. I feel like it's very important to use a dust collector because the amount of dust that is all over the table and everywhere when you're done is insane. So I definitely recommend it. It does work in collecting a lot of the mess. And I usually just brush off the nails, my hands. I brush it all into the dust collector. Also, so what I'm doing right here, and this is the reason why I didn't cut it out, I took a drill bit. It's pretty coarse, and I kind of cleaned out the undernail because with my acrylic application, sometimes I end up brushing acrylic under the nail. And also, I like for the tips of the nails to be a little thinner and a little sharper, so I was kind of taking out some of the nail as well, like the plastic, and making them a little thinner and more shapely. So the white stuff that's stuck under the nail is the nail putty. Sometimes it's a little harder to get off, especially if you're not using the right kind. So that's something that I also will take a drill bit and clean up under the nail, get the rest of that off that I can't get, as well as kind of like buff under the nail so that when it comes to me gluing the nail on, it's more, it's easier to adhere to it. Instead of it having a smooth base, it has a little bit of a rougher base. So one of my nails got stuck inside my dust collector, and I was like, oh my god, how do I get it out? So this is me trying to figure it out. You see, I'm trying to stick a pair of tweezers in there, and then bam, I realized that, oh shoot, I can just pull out the I can just pull out the filter, and there it was. And then as you look at the filter, you see how dirty it is. That is proof that it is collecting all that dust and nail debris. Now I'm just going and wiping all the nails off with either acetone or alcohol. I'm not sure which one, but both of them do the trick. Just getting the remainder of the dust off, and then we'll get into the design. Remove this. Whew, my back hurts a little. Oh, wait. All right, so here we are. Let's just make sure it's on camera. So these are the colors I'm using, but I'm not using this. I just did that at first just to make sure that these were all the colors I used before. But I'm actually going to just put the colors on the actual nails. So basically I'm using this. I'm using Model 1's color, Model 1's. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. And these are all my colors. This is from darkest to lightest. I'm gonna just sit here, darkest to lightest. They're all on camera? Okay, and I'm gonna start with my thumb. So basically, I'm using the lightest color as the base. And I'm just putting it on here. Oh, what the hell? I need to use something to get that out. Okay. And I need it to be kind of thick just to be able to move. Yeah, that color's still in there. Now I'm going to go in with the different colors. So let's go in with this one. And I'm just putting it randomly. I don't even care if the colors get mixed up into each other. It is what it is. Let's just pull that through. And one more time here. There we go. So this is basically how I'm doing it. Then I'm taking my little tool here, this ball, and I'm just dragging the colors like this because I want my thing to kind of be side to side, and kind of swirling them a bit into each other. So this top part is really light, so I'm gonna put some more of this brown. Oop, where is it? Oh, I'm gonna put a little more of this brown right here, just so that I have it going throughout. And then I'll also try to fill it in, like, so that the whole nail is covered. All right, so basically that's what we're working with. I'll try to pull some of this brown through there. All right, and I kind of don't like that that whole part over there is brown, so let me just dip some of the lighter color, and then now pull some of that through the brown. There we go. So basically the whole nail is covered. I'm gonna take my darkest color. Let me just move it over here for now, and just do some dots of it, and then go through with it too, because I do want this randomly going through. So like example, that's a pretty light spot, so let's just put it there. Maybe here. Let's just start out with those two for now. Take the same ball, I don't clean it, nothing, and I just pull the brown through in different directions. Same thing here. I'm just going to swirl it through, and I think I'm gonna do one more at the end. Made that one a little bigger, and see, by not cleaning it, like I pull some of the other colors kind of go through it when you don't clean it. And that's it. This is my first nail. So now I'm going to put it on here for stability purposes. and cure it. Oh wait, I forgot something. So on the other side I have this brush. I'm actually gonna clean out the side walls just to make sure it's not too bulky, because if I leave it there, the nail starts to lose its shape. So I just go through and end up dragging some of the color out, so it ends up kind of looking like that on the side. This side has a little less. Yeah, but that's it. I just go to both sides. Oop, did not mean to dip up, but it's fine. There we go. All right, so now that that shape looks right, I'm going to cure it. And now move on to the next nail. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue to watch my show, put this baby on mute, and go through the rest of the nails in the same way. Just placing the colors in different places, but it's all gonna end up being the same thing, just slightly different. So what do you guys think of this marble method? I feel like it's so easy, as long as you make sure you clean out your side walls so that the nail doesn't become bulky, and make sure you cure it a lot. I cure it a few times just because I want to make sure that it doesn't end up bubbling off or anything. But yeah, I just love this method. I love it so much. And actually, now that I think about it, go in with the base coat just to make sure that, you know, your polish sticks really, really well. I just realized I never put a base coat on, but that's something I would usually do just to make sure that the polish does not lift at any point. So yeah, be sure to go in with the base coat, be sure to clean out your side walls, and cure it like, I would say 3 or 4 times, depending on how much polish you use, but cure it enough where you know that it is all dry, it's not going to bubble up. So this is me just putting a nail against the rest of the nails just to see if I like how it's looking, and I decided I did not like it. So I just wiped it off really quick and redid it. Okay, so this is the set. I decided, see, this is the only nail throughout the whole set, including the other hand I already did, that does not have dark brown in it. But this hand is darker than this one automatically. So I feel like it's a part of the balance for this hand. So I'm just going to go ahead and paint this with my matte top coat. As like I said, I'm doing this basically replicating the set that I did before. And so therefore matte it is, even though this is like my second marble set that's matte, but it's completely different than the first one, so it's okay. This is the wrong top coat. All right, so I'm using my Beetles matte top coat. And we're gonna go in with that. Okay, y'all, so the thing about marble, and especially when I do mine, I don't care if I have two completely different hands, because it's not supposed to be perfect. I'm using the same color palette, but differently. So which hand are you feeling more? This one or this one? And then which one would you prefer if you had this set? Would you prefer it to be glossy, and this is before I cure it, or matte? For me, I can do either one, but I feel like matte gives it this, like, I don't know, kind of old look, which I kind of like. But all right, I'm gonna go ahead and cure this and we'll get to the final results soon. Okay. Ooh. All right, y'all, so these are the nails, and now that it's matte, I still prefer the matte version. It's so funny, both of my thumbs, I pretty much did the exact same. Like, this is the most mixed that any of the nails are, is my thumbs. And both of my pointers, even though this doesn't have the dark in it, you see this one has like little spots, so it does still go. It's like I literally almost did the same thing on each nail. See, this one has more of the browns in it, and then this one has, well, this one has less of the brown, this one has a little more. But it's so crazy now that it's matte, it's perfectly tied in with each other. And actually, let's switch this around, because I like to have them opposite because the thumbs would be touching, right? So, all right, this is the full set. And of course, the big reveal is coming shortly with them on my, fingers. And you no longer have to see these raggedy nails. Yay! All right, y'all, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. This actually was one of the fastest videos I've ever done. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment on what you want to see. Let me know, would you rock these or not? It's okay if you wouldn't. And I'll see you next time on the next video. I like it, and I like it, and I like it, and I like it, 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 I like it.